Newly elected Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Keir Starmer, has made his first appointments after winning the election, which brings an end to the 14-year rule of the Conservatives. There is more in this report.
It's a new dawn in the United Kingdom as Labour's Keir Starmer becomes the Prime Minister after 14 years of Conservative rule. Prime Minister Starmer has also made his first appointment as he officially resumes at Downing Street. Angela Rayner is now the Deputy Prime Minister and Levelling Up Secretary, and Rachel Reeves has been appointed the first female Chancellor of the United Kingdom. The Prime Minister has also made more appointments for his cabinet. David Lammy is Foreign Secretary, Yvette Cooper, Home Secretary, among others. Keir Starmer, in his first address as Prime Minister, recognized the dedication and hard work of his predecessor, Rishi Sunak. He also mentioned that the United Kingdom needs a reset and public service is a privilege. He pledged his administration's commitment to the improvement of education and work dignity.
I want to thank the outgoing Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak. His achievement as the first British Asian Prime Minister of our country, the extra effort that will have required should not be underestimated by anyone. And we pay tribute to that today.
Former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was the first to announce Labour's win and apologized to his party and campaigners over their anger and disappointment.
I will shortly be seeing His Majesty the King to offer my resignation as Prime Minister. To the country, I would like to say first and foremost, I am sorry. I have given this job my all, but you have sent a clear signal that the government of the United Kingdom must change.
The Conservative Party lost more than 250 seats and now stands as the opposition. Former Prime Minister Liz Truss also lost a seat in the election. The Liberal Democrats, who will be the third biggest party in Parliament, got their best result in years. From 11 seats in the last Parliament, the Liberal Democrats had up to 71 seats in the count at 8 a.m. Prime Minister Starmer, in his speech, promised to restore trust in politics and build a government of service.
Now let's talk this through by speaking with the President, Jago Solutions International, Canada, Bayo Adedoshu. Thanks so much for joining us on TVC News at 7. One thing is, 3 years ago, Keir Starmer seriously considered quitting the Labour Party, and now he has become he will be forming the next government as the Prime Minister after winning, this election. What's your initial reaction to the developments coming up from the UK politics?
Thank you very much for having me this evening, Ibrahim. Well, it's a good development for world politics. As we all know, the entire world has become a global community, and things are evolving. Unfortunately for Rishi Sunak, it took over the reins of leadership at a time when Britain was going through some tumultuous time, particularly post-Brexit, and at the same time, post-COVID as well. So it wasn't an easy time for Rishi Sunak to navigate the waters, to put UK to where it should be and where they'll love to be. And that is the challenge that most countries are facing today. It's not peculiar to the United Kingdom, and one is hoping that sooner than later, Keir Starmer will be able to navigate the United Kingdom and put it on the right path to economic recovery, which is what every nation is grappling with at this point in time. The only constant in life, as we always say, is change. So this change is welcome. It's a sigh of relief for British, and I just hope it works out for them at the end of the day.
And it does appear that the UK they actually punished Rishi Sunak based on the lackluster government and the economic woes. But then Keir Starmer is already making appointments. So we have Rachel Reeves. So as she becomes the first female Chancellor of the Exchequer, a historic milestone in the UK politics, analysts say, and her extensive experience as a shadow Chancellor and background in economics. How do you think our appointments will impact the country's economic future and the Labour Party's agenda?
Her appointment actually goes beyond the Labour Party agenda, because she also needs to ensure that the agenda of the party also finds a way to accommodate the global economy as it stands today. Rachel Reeves is not a stranger to global economies, so I see her as a good pick, as a very good choice. This was somebody that had worked with the Central Bank of England and manning their Japan desk as at that time. And this was somebody that has also worked with their embassy in Washington, and with a degree in politics and economics from Oxford University. I believe Prime Minister Keir Starmer has made a very good choice, and I want to believe, because she's a member of parliament to start with, that is her primary role. She knows, she sees all that has happened under the previous administration of Rishi Sunak, and she's aware of the challenges that is awaiting her in this office. And trust me, when she gets there, there will be a lot of sweeping changes that needs to be made. It's not going to be Tea Party immediately for anybody, because tough decisions will need to be made, and British UK citizens, I'm going to advise them for something. Yes, the expectations are high, they are very hopeful, but the results will not come immediately as much as they are trying to believe.
Right.
They will need to give this government some time to assess the situation on ground and the best way to navigate it. So the euphoria should be managed, this victory should be managed with some sense of reality, because when we're talking about economic management of the nation, tough decisions are always required, which the citizens will not appreciate, will not understand in the front, but in the back end, it's a door opener to so many opportunities. This is the opportunity for UK to review some of its policies, even some of its immigration policies that has impacted them negatively. Brexit has brought UK to its knees, because the free flow of workers from the East European countries are no longer there. Brexit took away so many trade opportunities, so many trade